Hola, hola a todos. My name is Sandra and I am Vintage Mommy. Here we talk about life with a Swedish husband and a gringo toddler. Today I have big news. We are moving to Sweden. Yes, we are. And this is my first episode on a series that I will do, taking you through the entire process from applying to packing to the big move if we get approved. So why are we moving? Well, first of all, let's just say the Orange administration in the US hasn't exactly made life stable or welcoming for a family like ours. But it's not just politics. We also want to live what Sweden has to offer. They offer a completely different quality of life, and we want our son to grow up in a safe, balanced environment, surrounded by nature and with amazing access to education, healthcare, and other benefits that Sweden has to offer. We want him to grow up close to his Swedish family, and we've all heard about the Scandinavian work-life balance. So we want to experience that. We also love to have access to all of the countries around Europe. The proximity to other cultures is great for us and is something that we've been looking forward to. And we've talked about it for a long time. But now that we have a child, it's something a lot more serious because we want him to grow up with values and community, something that maybe we haven't found here in Florida. We love Florida. I've been here for 10 years and we love it. I love the climate. I love being close to the beach, and I know that I'm gonna miss a lot of these things, but I think it's a great opportunity and it's the right time for us to do this move. The first thing that you have to do to apply for residence in Sweden is visit their website, Migrationsverket.se. I'm probably butchering that. And then you have to apply for a family reunification application. Since my husband is Swedish, I needed to get that. He's been here for over 30 years now, so he is a citizen, obviously. My son, we got his personal number and his passport, so he is a Swedish citizen, so I am the only one that needed to apply. So this is the application. This is where you have to go. I have it printed here so I can reference it. We had to pay about 2,000 kronos, which is about $200. It's not that much. And the application process to me was very straightforward. Not as complicated as some applications here in the US. So I was expecting the application to be super complicated, intimidating, but compared to the US, I've applied for my mom and for other family members, and I had to hire a lawyer because it was so complicated and so long. So I think that it was very nice to see that it was literally 16 questions asking you about your personal information, your parents, your siblings, how did we meet, where did we get married, who got invited to our wedding, questions like this. I'm not gonna go through everything, but yeah, so we kind of just mentioned the things that we thought were important. Who is moving with us? Obviously our child, but it's not a lot that we had to fill out, just being very honest and remembering details. We also had to upload documents, my passport, birth certificate, our marriage certificate, our home documents, just making sure that we show that we've been together for over 10 years and we've been living together for that time. So something that shows that. And Also showing what we are going to do once we get there, work-wise, money-wise, showing our bank statements, saying we have enough money to rent a house or to support ourselves for a little bit while we get there and we get a job. So after we filled out the application and we pay the fee, now is just a waiting game. We didn't really get a time frame or where to contact. They said you can contact them and ask them, but a lot of people and a lot of the research I've done is just a waiting game. You don't really get an answer. So from my understanding, we are going to get an interview. You have to choose which embassy you want to go to. So I'm assuming that we chose the one in DC, Washington, DC. So I'm assuming that we have to go there and do the interview there. But we're still waiting. We haven't heard anything. We just submitted this. Now, this is January of 2025. So we'll see how long it takes for them to accept the case and maybe send an interview appointment. So if you're interested about how life is in Sweden, or you just want to follow our journey from beginning to end, you can subscribe, give us some thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for hanging with the fam. From here to Sweden, from here to Sweden.